My name is Satoshi Nakamoto. Beat him with quarterstaff.
Her body, and the zombie just dove at it.
Yeah, there was just nothing we could do. It was
It's a baby dragon in there, and it just wants to fly. All right.
Oh, I see why. You targeted everyone. All right, I figured.
What?
Literally had targeted everyone.
He was planning an attack. I knew it.
Actually, as you look closer, it is kind of. It would have been a clear bottle, but there's so much dust caked on it.
The official draft of the wish request has been put in Twitch chat.
Okay, with their wish. One bag of holding that currently only contains 5 uncursed magic items.
We, Party of D-Gens, hereby request 1 bag of holding that currently only contains 5 uncursed magic items that we will be happy to receive and find beneficial in our journeys. Last week, on episode 8 of D-Gens and Dragons, our plucky adventurers had just narrowly escaped the clutches of death at the hands of a wine weird and a trap set on drowning them in wine. As the monster was defeated and the wine receded, another large creature stepped from the shadows to announce himself. Satoshi, the Goliath Shadow Monk raised by wolves, greeted the party. He had broken into this underground dungeon himself on a sacred quest to slay a shadow demon. After meeting the party, he informed them that he believed the creature was lurking somewhere nearby. The party, now wounded and drunk, decided it was best to take a long rest before venturing on into the dungeon. Knowing such a dangerous creature lay somewhere ahead, after waking, they decided to explore a crevasse behind one of the gargoyle statues that the Gnome Ranger Spitty had discovered. The crevasse gave way to a tunnel, which they traveled down into an eerily dark room with a pentagram drawn in thick salt on the floor around a large tomb. Suspecting this must be the shadow demon that Satoshi warned them of, they discussed a plan. With Satoshi's advice that it would be vulnerable to light, Rough Ripper readied his moonbeam spell. As the rest of the party discussed tactics, Satoshi, now so close to the end of his quest, leapt into action, crossing the salt barrier and pushing aside the tomb covering. The shadow demon...
Good time to...
Well,
As soon as we got big, we rugged.
As soon as we blow up, we rugged ourselves. This is awesome.
we did.
I see us.
Oh, now we got it.
Okay.
Are we good?
Awesome.
we back.
Yay,
Are we
Zoomer.
back?
Everybody give a high five for
All
Zoomer.
right.
Yeah, our clap
Are we-
for Zoomer.
We're back. We're live. We didn't rug.
Can I
Fake
get a
rug.
bless Zoomer in the chat?
Bless Zoomer. So Flu, as I was saying, do you want to you did some killer summons that you were thinking about giving away. Did you want to do that?
Yeah.
You want to wait?
I did some killer summons. I will tell everyone the first one that I did, which is 167926. I've already tweeted about this one. This was a shiny wizard pirate. 167926. Sorry, I've been looking them all up on Adventures DFK to see like what the interesting things about them are. It looks like this one is a pretty standard hero, like a 64 total.
Is it shiny?
It is shiny, and
Right.
it is a 10 out of 10 summon.
That's no
So,
standard.
That's pretty cool. So I've already given that out. I emailed the person who had done that, the form, like the whoever won through King Sumo.
Last week.
At some point today, I am going to say a code word during the stream, and the first person to, like, I don't know how I want to do this. I want to do it with chat though. So the first person in chat to respond correctly to the code word is going to get this next hero that I'm giving away. I think that's like a good way to do it, because that shows active participation in the stream. And the one that I'm going to be giving away like that is actually number 167930, and that's an uncommon shiny
Ooh.
Looks like 64 total. With boosted wisdom and intelligence, and it's a pirate. It's a pirate gardener. So
Nice. Thanks, Flu. So you're going to give the code word now, and when you say it later, they have to
Yes.
jump in.
So the code word is hippopotamus.
Well, we say that all the time, though.
Yeah, I know. It's super.
Johnny's tearing up the encounter he built for
Yeah,
us
I
now.
just built an encounter. You fight a bunch of hippos. Actually, you
Yeah.
don't fight them; you rescue them. But
So-
I'll scrap that one for later.
So whenever I say hippopotamus, whoever wants that hero just has to be the first person to say, you know, it doesn't have to be spelled correctly, Ragnarok. But if I say hippopotamus or hippo, you just say
Christmas.
You're messing with everybody, man. That's the third time you said it.
just say,
They're
just
dropping
say
the chat already.
Zoomer. Just say Zoomer in the chat. The first person to say Zoomer in the chat after I say hippo or hippopotamus wins that hero. Thank you.
Someone's setting up a bot right now. Bastards. All right. Thank you, Flu. Welcome, everyone. So we're going to get into the game now. Last week, so we fought a shadow demon. We got Satoshi in the crew. After that, they found a secret little door and actually found a genie. Now, if you are a Dungeons and Dragons person, you know that genies are like the DM's favorite thing because you can just be so tricky and like they want something good and you give them something bad or cursed. But they like really parsed out the language of this wish in a way that was really like, I'm in law school, my drafting professor would have been like A+. So they got a bag of holding with some just absolutely stellar magical items in it, which means they're going to be kicking ass unless I turn up the heat on them a little bit, and we'll see what happens. But if as they kind of are staring at their new magic items and just like in wonder, like, man, do I need to rebuild my future around this magic item now that I have it? Maybe adjust the path I was on. They hear something in the next room. Everyone roll a perception check.
Perception.
Feels
I'm
good to
perceiving.
Perceiving the perceptor. Valor perceives well. Rough Ripper, not terrible.
Story of Rough Ripper's life.
Spitty.
Hey, we wouldn't be here if it weren't for Rough Ripper's Moonbeam, I suspect.
Right.
Yeah, that thing kicked ass. So yeah, Spitty, you're just enamored with your sword. Satoshi, I don't see a perception from you yet.
Struggling over here.
It's okay. I want to say that's your role. You're just staring at your shiny potion of hill giant strength. You're actually kind of pissed because everyone else got these like really amazing magical items, and you got a potion that might actually make you a little weaker.
Facts.
As a Goliath. Like, what is this? Powerade?
Hey, gnome, I'll trade you.
No. So in the next room, you all do hear something kind of remarkable. It sounds like a hang on. Man.
It's a goat.
Man.
What does my perception tell me about this? Meh.
Roll a nature check.
No, that's not.
By the way, the name of this episode is Greatest of All Time, not the Greatest Times, but Greatest of All Time.
I just managed to roll a
That was a
Rough Ripper, the Druid's like, what the hell's that? You're capable of turning into this animal, by the way. Sounds like is that a frog?
Satoshi, you actually rolled a perception check.
There's his perception check from before. All right. So yeah, you guys say like that's some sort of like goat or sheep. And it's on the other side of this other wall across from where you are. And you think that there's probably a similar mechanism to opening this one as there was the way you got in here. Yeah. So who wants to try to open that door, or do you want to
I
just
remember using the lantern, but anyone else remember how I actually opened this door?
Oh, good point.
There
Your
was a-
lantern has gone out.
Oh,
So you have to
no.
you'd have to expend another charge to use your lantern of true sight.
This dungeon sounds pretty dangerous. I think it's worth expending another
We just
charge. What do
waited.
you guys think?
Didn't we just wait for 8 hours? Long rest?
Yeah, now the lantern needs to be like lit again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
that lantern is.
All right.
there.
I'm gonna relight the lantern of true sight.
Didn't we
That's a
have
good point. Over.
I'm terrified of four-legged like equine creatures with cloven feet. So
So I'm
In the
gonna
wrong
step
place.
into shadows real quick before we open this door.
Okay, you're in the shadow of Rough Ripper.
I'm a
Hiding
shadow
by.
monk. As long as there's any shadows, I can basically go invisible.
Well, I think that's on like level 7, but yeah, sure. You're practicing.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so Valor, do you want to try to open this thing, or?
yeah, I'm going to try and analyze it, see if there's maybe traps. I feel like bad fortune follows good, and we just had an encounter with a genie and a demon and came away relatively unscathed. So I feel like we're due.
Okay, no, this one looks like it. It's more obvious than the door coming in. This isn't even really hidden. Like you can see the mechanism for opening this. It's like if you were on the other side of this door, it would be more concealed.
Gotcha.
And you
All
don't
right,
see any
gents,
traps.
what do you say? You ready?
Just some
No
cobwebs.
traps. No traps. Yeah, I
I
mean-
will. Lantern in one hand, rapier in the other. I will engage the mechanism.
Mechanism engaged.
Wait, if you've got the lantern in one hand and the rapier in the other, what are you using to engage this mechanism?
You
was
hold
wondering that.
you hold the lantern with your thumb, and then you use your finger to touch the
He's
button.
he's just kicking it open. Why can't you go through though?
Okay.
Let's go open. There we go. All right. You step into a room. Let me bring the camera in. Bum, 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 bum. And the beautiful thing about this room is that there's natural light coming in.
Oh, nice.
And even better is there's a goat in here.
Oh,
A
I would like
beautiful.
to pet the goat.
Okay. So yeah, the goat is, it looks like, so this actual room is probably not too far outside the surface of the mountain. And through years of erosion and decay or whatever, digging of mice and rodents, maybe some animal burrowed in here through the side. So there's natural light coming in. And it looks like this goat has like fallen into this room. And it's not able to get back out.
can we do some kind of check on it to make sure it's actually a goat and not?
Sure. Well, I think Spitty McFax, being a Beastmaster Ranger, has taken a keen interest in this goat, and he goes over and gives it an inspection. It
While
seems. Go ahead.
While he's doing that, I like to hide behind a pillar. I'm suspicious of the goat.
Okay.
Goat, see.
Yes, Spitty goes and checks it out, and it's like immediately takes some affinity to him. Like, oh, thank God, maybe this guy has some food.
Do I have any food on me?
You probably
will
have some
give the
rations.
goat- I will give the goat some rations.
Sure. You give the goat rations. Now, I think you also, as a ranger of your ability, you have speak with small beasts.
Oh.
Oh, so I can understand ogre too.
No, he's not small.
He's a large
Right.
beast. Yeah.
You're the gnome, friend. You're the gnome.
Right.
Through-
right.
Through this is going to be good. You have to roleplay this. You have to roleplay this. Through sounds and gestures, you can communicate simple ideas with small or smaller beasts. Forest gnomes love animals and keep any animal they can find as beloved pets: squirrels, badgers, rabbits, moles, woodpeckers, and goats, and so on. So do you
Okay.
want to like get any, do you want to talk to this guy, or
Yeah. Give me a second. All right, let's go.
it says to you, meh,
Meh, meh, meh, meh, meh, meh,
meh?
meh.
It loves you now.
Yeah,
And it's eating out of your hand, and you've it's become kind of a companion to you, I feel like, officially.
It's almost familiar to me.
Is it,
More of a
is-
companion than a familiar.
is it bigger than the gnome? Can he ride it?
He could mount this with training and time.
I mean,
I don't think you have to take kindly to him just like hopping on right now, but
Yeah.
it could be pretty badass.
We need to get an
So-
artist to draw that. The gnome ranger riding a goat.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing that in my mind. It's beautiful.
I think this is eventually going to be a face tat for Flu.
I've actually got an artist working on some stuff already. So this will be the next commission, I think.
Yeah,
Hey,
I can totally see it.
listen, you could die in this room because
Yeah.
I want everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh, shit.
Protect the goat.
the goat is everything.
Because you were so enamored by the goats,
Oh,
you
there's a
failed.
fucking coffin in here. Shit.
You failed to realize that around the room are giant like containers full of bones, and there's bones all over the floor as well. In the middle of the room there's a chariot with a coffin in it. Let me see here.
I run around and grab
Chariot-
all the skulls and throw them out the hole.
Is the chariot on fire?
It is not a chariot.
It's going to be shortly.
Yes.
It looks like a tank.
Yes. So out of the bones in the buckets, I guess we'll call them. It's probably a better name, a more D&D name. I'm gonna call them buckets. Climb some skeletons.
Ooh.
I'm gonna fuck them hoes up.
And the goat goes, "Meh," and it tries to scramble back this way. Did you all roll for initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did.
All right, I need to roll for them. NPC initiatives. Okay, they got a 14. Up first, Rough Ripper. What would you like to do? Moonbeam. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, Moonbeam's always good, but
These are skeletons.
yeah, I don't know. Do skeletons like Moonbeams? We could find out.
They might actually enjoy a nice moon bath.
They might.
Bleach their bones.
I guess for now we'll go for the old. Let's throw some flames at them. Let's do the old produce flame.
All right, produce flame. Okay,
Yeah.
produce it.
So
And I think you that's a ranged attack, if I remember correctly.
it is, yeah. I mean, I can either use it to kind of, light up our lives or light up some skeletons.
I think the goat's lighting up our lives right now.
Yeah, it is. I'm about to save it.
Yeah, don't
You
harm-
missed. You missed the skeleton.
Ah,
You are kind of shocked and alarmed and afraid and amused. Most of all, disappointed in yourself for not being able to identify the goat. You thought it was a frog. You rolled a natural 1 on your identification. As a druid, that's kind of demoralizing. So that
Well,
threw off your spell ability. and it kind of flickers and sputters and wishes it was a moonbeam. Anything else?
I mean, I think I'm good where I am for now. That's all good.
All right. Satoshi, you are up. What would you
So
like to
I'm gonna
do?
grab the goat to make sure we save it. Use my spider slippers and walk up the wall to get out of the range of the skeletons and save
One
the goat.
thing at a time. One thing at a time. All right. So right
I'm
now
just
you're
explaining how.
standing. Okay, you're standing over here. There's a skeleton like 5 feet away from you. The goat is on the other side of the room from you.
You need to take out that skeleton, my guy.
Damn it! All right, I plow through the skeleton first.
Okay. You start plowing the skeleton.
You're the best. You're the best equipped for this.
It's
wielding
bony.
your staff. So
It's bony. Roll a constitution save again. No, okay.
Whoa.
All right. So are you going to use your quarterstaff to
Yeah,
bludgeon it?
that's right.
All right. We'll roll an attack on it.
Let me pull it up. Do actions. It's still only giving me a +2 on my
It's because
sheet.
you only get a +2 on your damage. You got a +4 on your attack. Can you drop it like onto the skeleton?
Oh,
Like,
onto the person. Sorry.
yeah,
And it's right there.
because then it'll automatically do all the stuff we need to do.
I think I got the right one. It was skeleton 5.
That's a hit. With your quarterstaff, now drop the damage onto him. Boom. And it turns out this thing does not like being hit by quarterstaffs due to the bludgeoning nature of it.
Nice.
And it is looking heavily hurt. You now have you have an unarmed attack that you can use, or you can spend a key point and do 2 unarmed attacks. It looks like this thing's pretty damn close to being down though, so you might not want to spend a key point. It's like
Yeah,
almost falling apart.
I'll just go with the standard flurry. And
That's
punch in
not the
face.
flurry, just your standard bonus. Yeah, go
Okay,
for it.
sorry. So then that would be unarmed. Where do I?
Just use your short sword for this one.
Okay.
As far as the mechanics go,
Gotcha.
that's a hit.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage though with my fists, not piercing?
What are fists?
I think they're budgeting. I'm not sure. I'll be check real quick.
I don't have a sword attached to mine. I'm not Wolverine or anything.
All right, well then drop your quarterstaff damage on it. Bam. Yeah, it is like you get over like pow, pow,
Exploded.
just explode this skeleton into smithereens. He's been waiting there for 10,000 years for you. And you just smack the shit out of it immediately.
Fists are indeed considered budgeting. So
Beautiful.
What you get for getting in between me and my goat? Our goat.
So you still have movement to go over next to the goat.
Yep.
If you'd like.
Go protect the goat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're standing between this skeleton and the goat.
Perfect.
Okay. Heroic.
also, for future reference, unarmed strikes can also be headbutts, and I think that's hilarious. So
Yeah. Headbutt is just a great word. All right. Spitty McFax, you are up. You've got your brand new sword. You've got a goat. You've got some skeletons.
All right. I'm gonna run up to this skeleton right here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna pull out my sword of answering.
Answer. Ring, ring, bitch.
I'm gonna drop.
You got advantage on that? Oh, it did. It did automatically give you the. Yeah, bam, slash. The slashing damage isn't quite as effective, but you did get the +3 to it. Oh, you
Well,
rolled a 2.
the reason I did it is because now if I'm standing here, I'm already holding the sword. So if anyone attacks me, I can like instantly attack them back. So
Mhm, mhm. Yep, it's a great sword for you. It's not a great sword. It's a good sword for you to use.
it's kind of a great sword for a gnome, right?
Yeah, for a gnome, it
but
feels
it's not
like
a great sword for a gnome.
yes,
You know what
correct.
I mean? Yeah.
We're getting all sorts of. Yeah, you don't.
We're
You're
going
not
who's
used
on,
to
we're going
wielding
who's
a
on
sword.
first.
You're used to shooting arrows, but you know what? You got this thing, and you feel like the arrows probably wouldn't do as much damage to these skeletons. So you just start answering the call. Do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna no. I was thinking
Okay.
about that one ability that I have the hunter's mark, but I don't really need that.
Okay. Yeah, you might be getting a little low. You might want to save those. Although remember, if you did cast that now, you could move it around to different skeletons as you attack them. Just keep that in mind. But you can always cast that next turn if you want.
Yeah.
All right. What we have up next is skeleton number 1. And skeleton number 1 goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over to Valor. With his short sword, he pulls out and attacks Valor. I don't know why he got advantage.
Am I set to prone?
Let's find out.
I don't think he should have advantage against
Yeah,
me.
you are set to prone. How come you guys keep getting set to prone?
When I guess the DM does something, because I'm pretty sure I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
Johnny's trying to get us killed.
Right?
Yeah, that might explain. Yeah, the DM also put flurry of blows on Valor, I'm sure. Who was messing with flurry of blows?
Oh dear.
All right, so you should let's roll this again without you being prone. All right, here we go.
Ooh, scary.
And he hits you.
Oh, my AC is actually a 16 right now. It is.
Well, I don't see. Okay.
Well, the feet, the dual wield feat doesn't work correctly that I can see.
You can edit it. So if it matches your AC, it still hits though, right?
Right. Well, my AC is a 15 when I'm not dual wielding, and it's a 16 when I am.
And he rolled a 15.
Yes.
I'll allow it. So he would have hit you, but all of a sudden, there's a glitch in the matrix, and it just kind of passes through you. Fortunately for you, if a skeleton could look confused, it looks confused. Skeleton number 2, instead of engaging Spitty, it actually backs up over here and shoots an arrow. Pulls out a short bow and shoots an arrow at Satoshi. And he would hit him. Now, if Satoshi remembers his character sheet, he might recall that there's something he could do.
Oh, you're talking to me,
Oh,
Satoshi.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with the arrow that's flying towards you?
Catch it and throw it back.
Oh, smart.
That patient defense, spend a key. Is that
Deflect missile. Starting at 3rd level, you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missile when you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1 die 10 plus your dexterity plus your monk level. If you reduce it to 0, you actually catch it. And if you spend a key point, you can throw it back. Pretty
all
cool.
right. Let's see if I can catch this sucker.
So first I gotta roll the damage, and then to see if you can overcome it.
The damage doesn't. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna be able to easily overcome this. So you catch the arrow. Would you like to spend a key point to throw it back, or would you like to just deflect it?
I'm just gonna deflect it. Save the key. It's not gonna do much damage to a skeleton, anyways.
Yeah. So everyone who sees that is thoroughly impressed, and now skeleton number 2 is also looking confused. As you just catch, it was going to hit you in the head, and you're just like, you swat it with your big palm. Skeleton number 3, feeling a little discouraged as he's surrounded, is going to attack Spitty McFax with a short sword. Spitty, are you prone as well? Good Lord. Why is
when
everyone
did
prone?
skeletons become emotional?
Everyone's set to prone.
Are
Everyone
you
has.
trying to-
Everyone in the party is set to flurry of blows and prone. I don't know why.
I'm pretty sure only one person has the power to do that.
That's not true. Spitty. So let's take that off of you. Apologies.
No
Okay, so
worries,
we'll
man.
try again. He attacks you with a short sword, and he hits you. And he will do some short sword damage to you of 7 damage. But you feel the sword in your hand start to shake, and it just answers the call. The last quip strikes back. Looks like you kill it.
Fuck around and find out. Let's go.
I like your
Whammy.
sword.
Yeah, so that thing just claps back immediately, and you're starting to realize how powerful this sword is. Up next is skeleton number 4. Skeleton number 4 also has a bow, and it is going to step over and take a shot at Rough Ripper,
Oh, damn.
who is not prone, thank God. And he misses. First shot in 10,000 years. He's feeling a little makes that
Creaky bones.
creaky bones noise. Skeleton number 5 is as dead as they come. However, where in the cauldron where or bucket, where bucket to the layperson, out comes another skeleton.
Oh.
The deuce. Kill the spawn point.
It just kind of plops out. And
Can we
Valor,
plant
Valor's up.
Can I don't think I can see where the skeleton is coming from, right?
What,
The one that just appeared.
it just popped out right to the south of you.
all right, Valor, I've got an idea. We've got to put torches on the top of the spawn points and around all the sides. It'll stop them from coming out.
I'm gonna take care of this skeleton in front of me first. I will slash at it with my. I don't know if the rapier wounding will heal it, but we're gonna find out.
That's definitely a hit.
And is that gonna add sneak attack
Would you get sneak attack for that?
for? Because I'm a swashbuckler, I do because there's no
Oh,
other
yeah.
creature
Oh yeah,
next
yeah,
to
yeah,
us.
yeah.
So I'll
So
have to. Oh, there it
Two
is. There
two
we
extra
go.
die 6.
Uh,
And it's wounded. So I think it takes an extra die 4 on its turn, right?
right. It's not. Let me see if I can I roll that. One and 2. So that'd be an extra 5 damage from that, and then I will take a second attack with my normal rapier on the skeleton.
So you have
My
have
bonus
2
action.
rapiers.
Yeah, the feat allows me to use 2 non-light weapons. So.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot.
So looks like that one's a hit, and I can actually function this ability correctly. So then now it rolls sneak attack.
Damn. So it's dead.
Oh, it's so dead.
The second set of sneak attack damage shouldn't actually. You can only do it once per sneak
Right,
attack
but
once per
it's
turn,
dead
so.
anyways because it didn't count your
Okay.
last 6. Yeah, it's down. You have a movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step around the pillar and see what I see.
You see what you saw.
Oh, there's what's going on. I feel like something large and scary is going to come out of there and attack me, so I'm going to move right about there.
All right. You move across the room. I'm moving the camera for the folks at home. Get a new angle. Yeah. So you really feeling great about this new rapier you've gotten. Seems to have hit its mark pretty well. You almost felt like it would have done even more damage to something more organic, and with breath. And up next is the goat. Meh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It starts running around the room
Aimlessly?
aimlessly. It is scared.
It's okay.
That's why Ogre wanted to
Alright.
grab it.
Gina
While
is
it's
not
running,
here.
I'm gonna meh, 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 meh. And if anyone wants to know what that means, fuck you. You don't speak goat, so it's not your problem. It's
All right, it starts to come back towards you a little bit
Yeah.
as it finds comfort in your voice, and once it hears your simple gestures and sounds, it comes frolicking back.
Yes, yes.
All
We're
right.
trying to work on this. We're trying to work on. So the people that are like, "What is the goat doing?" Like the goat's learning. Okay, so
You're
give the
really training.
It's a baby goat, right? It's a young goat.
Yeah, and like it's not like it's the second largest animal on land like a hippo is or anything. So I mean, like, it needs some time.
Well,
Oh,
Zoomer,
Jin the Mage.
Jin the
Jin
Mage.
the Mage.
Congratulations,
Beat
Jin the
Renpin by
Mage.
half a second.
Right.
Oh man. Now everyone's gonna leave.
Renpin almost got it.
We were at like 28 viewers, and it's like pure 2.
All of a sudden it's goes from 28 to 2.8. Jen, man, got that hard. That was good.
Well done. Congratulations. Thanks.
And
for-
I almost faked y'all out though, because I almost said it's not like it's the second largest land animal on Earth, and then just fucked off for a bit and then come back to it later. And I probably will do that in the future, just so everyone's aware.
Are hippos the second largest land animal?
Yeah, apparently. I
big.
literally have a tab open right now for hippo facts because I was trying to
Okay.
decide which hippo facts to use.
Okay.
Org.
I guess that sounds right.
Yeah.
All right, congrats. So up next we have Rough Ripper.
Okay. I just remembered that I have a hand axe that I can actually use that's in my hand too. So that's also nice.
What else?
So I am going to, first of all, where are we? Here we are. I'm going to, after that pathetic produce flame attempt, I'm going to whip out Thorn Whip. And I'm going to go for Skelly number 5.
Okay, drop it.
Oh,
It's a critical hit. You're like, screw
Lot
the
of damage.
flames. Whoosh, and you're like, when the thorn whip like goes like into his rib cage and around his spine and up around his legs.
This is what we came here for.
And so you're ready to pull.
See-
And
oh, boom.
you just almost kill him.
Sweet.
Very close. I think that's the second time you've created with a thorn whip. I think you did one to a cultist too, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's heavily damaged.
Can I only pull it towards me, or can I like throw it somewhere?
I believe as a whip, I think it says you can just move it towards you.
Okay.
You don't have to, but you can. I mean, you
Yeah,
might
you
want
don't
to keep
have
that
to.
thing away from you, right?
Yeah, he's cool over there. I'll leave him there. I'll just like slam him on the floor a bit and like this. Yeah.
He's another confused and sad skeleton in the room.
That's good.
The more the
Jen
better.
is not following me on Twitter until this moment.
Ooh,
Wow.
I'm gonna
rookie mistake.
move over here.
All right, so you run away.
I'm getting a new angle. I want to see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not running away. You're getting a new angle. It's a funny.
If they pass it to the boat.
What movie is this? What's a funny angle? Anybody? All right, up next, Satoshi. You are next to a dead skeleton. And there's another dead one. Or there's a live one across the room and in pretty much any direction. You're probably gonna need to unmute first. There you are.
Trying to wonder, I mean, we've got 6 of these things laid around here. I'm assuming they're going to keep summoning.
Yep.
Do we want to focus on the skeletons or do something else? What else is going on in the room? It looks like there's a door or something below us as well as above us, or south and north, rather.
That looks like it is a giant bronze shield.
Oh.
Okay.
Is there
Uh,
To the
At
south?
the south, yeah.
What's north?
It looks like there's some sort of door, but it's sealed. You cannot see through it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to use my ninja speed and just run around the room and kind of observe and check everything out, see what's what, dodging maybe a flurry of blows as I pass a skeleton or something like that.
Okay. You run, you jump over the goat. Do you want to, yeah, you don't see anything other than what I just told you.
Okay, so that's all there is. All right.
Do you want to attack anything?
You should
Yeah, let's
punch a
stack that
skeleton
one
while you're
right
running
there to my
around.
left. Let's beat him
Okay.
down. We'll see what happens next round. If we get more
All right.
coming up.
Roll it on him. The cameraman gets in close.
Get a close up of this one. All right, excellent.
I'm just envisaging this giant Goliath like running
Bam.
around the speed.
That's a hit. Your quarterstaff connects. Doing 5 damage. Plus doubling that, making it 10 damage. Do you want to punch him now?
Sure.
Punch him in the
Actually, I
face.
want to headbutt him.
Headbutt him.
Smash skull.
More
Yes.
bludgeoning. This is like the perfect place for a Goliath monk. Just bludgeoning damage galore.
All right, so I suppose what do you want me to roll for that?
Just do the quarterstaff.
Sword.
It's the same.
All right. Didn't do it, did it?
And no. Everyone's prone again. What did you do?
I did not do this.
I'm just kidding.
23, hit him.
Nice. All right. So you're gonna obliterate him. He's dead.
And 6, nat 6.
Blam.
Oh wow.
Skelly 2 is dead.
I smack it upside the head with my forehead so hard that its head flies off and bounces against the wall.
Excellent. You gave him a forehead damage.
Okay.
All right. Now we have Spitty.
All right.
This one actually is actually dead. I'm going to delete him.
Boom.
Oh,
You've got-
by the way, I say that's 2 due to my competitive nature, kind of like the dwarf elf thing in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Y'all want
I
to help
like
today?
that.
That'd be awesome.
All right, yeah, I'm going to give you an inspiration. You get advantage on your next attack for staying true to character. Oh, also, I have to give inspiration to Flu for talking like a goat.
Definitely. So,
Flu, you're up.
Also, we only lost 4 viewers, so I'm super impressed by that. So much love to everybody who stuck
Loyalty.
around. And yeah, and just like somebody said in the chat, just because we have low viewer counts doesn't mean we don't have participation, and it's very true. I don't care about the viewer count really, guys. Oh, we just lost 2 more because I mentioned the
Yeah,
viewer
you
count.
just start talking. They're like,
Right.
we're here for the content.
Underscore loser. I love you. I love everybody. Fuck all that. All right,
Ren,
so
Ren
what
been
I'd like
waiting
to
for him
do-
to say hippo again.
I'm not
You
gonna say it again.
You
Like,
better be careful.
Did Chad just give us a verbal participation award? Is that what happened?
so it's okay, guys. We know that you guys aren't popular. It's fine. You're fine. All right. So I'd like to reassure the goat. So, bah, and like just to let him know that I'm about to run off and go attack this thing. But like, anyway, so I'm gonna keep that thing on me. I'm gonna pull out a bow this time. I'm not going to move any closer. I'm actually gonna advise the goat to kind of move towards. Hey, where did that skeleton come from, by the way?
It came from one of those cauldrons.
One of the chamber pots.
Chamber pots. Isn't that like a
Put your poop in.
That's where your poop goes.
So in the center, there's that big coffin or
casket?
casket. Can we? I feel like there's probably something in there that is causing these to come out.
I
Maybe.
agree.
That or with
And-
the shield. Giant bronze shield on the wall.
Yeah. Could we take the shield down?
It is super damn heavy.
Can I have someone's help?
I'm a
If-
Goliath.
If only you had.
A potion of giant strength or something. Wait, I'm a giant. I don't need
Yeah.
it.
Flu also has one. So yeah, you go over there. Roll a strength check if you'd like to try to take it down.
Okay, I'd like to try to take it down. I feel like this is a mistake, but I'm just gonna go with it.
Don't roll a 1.
And here it comes.
Oh my
yes!
god, I thought he rolled a 1.
Yes.
He rolled a 19, and that you needed a 19 or 20 to lift this thing.
Oh, damn.
So the gnome gets underneath like the mama bear strength he has, like it, because he wants to show off for his new goat companion. He just like on the legs.
As I lift it, I say, "This is for big underscore loser," and I do it.
Okay.
Whole thing.
You lift it, and it is attached, like it's like set into something and like hooked over it. But you lift it over the hook, and it's so damn heavy, and you're so damn small that you kind of fall backwards, and it clang, like makes a huge, like it's a big bronze shield, extremely loud noise, and all of the bones in the room just completely shatter, and the skeletons included. Everything that was a bone is now bone dust.
Nice.
And it seems like this was some sort of a activation beacon that once it's no longer like facing everything, it turns off.
Wait, do those count for flu or is that shared?
That
Ogre
still
ogre?
only counts as one.
I was about to say it. Thank you.
That doesn't count, gnome. You accidentally
actually
dropped the
counts.
shield.
That counts as more than one. 100%.
That doesn't count at all.
The
Yeah,
squats are paying off, Spitty.
that was impressive. So yeah,
Yeah.
all of the skeletons are dead. Goaty is kind of scared from the noise.
Bah, 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 bah.
I was actually waiting for you to say that, like, due to the incredible weight, he could only hold it for a certain amount of time, dropped it, and it landed right on the goat or something like that.
Dead goat. Love it.
Swoosh goat.
Yeah, so now you're in a room full of smashed bones. There's a hole the size of like a small animal going to the outside world where it looks to be daytime. And you've got this coffin and you've got this door
Can we inspect the coffin?
and a chariot. Yes, you
Yes.
can.
I'd like to do that.
As would I.
Roll perception on it.
I will as well.
Yeah.
No,
Rough Ripper, not rolling well today.
it's not good, is it?
Satoshi. Very perceptive. Oh, everyone else is rolling great. You guys all get up to it, and there's an inscription on the tomb. It says, "Bow before no one." And
Can I just bow at this moment, not towards anyone, just to see what happens?
nothing happens. The sarcophagus does not seem to be trapped or anything. It just looks like it's very old and resting on its chariot.
Do we want to look inside the thing? I feel
Well,
like we probably will.
Yeah, anyone in a coffin like this on a chariot probably was rich, right? So
Probably
to
buried
take
some
someone
cool
with
stuff.
them is my thought. Yeah.
Rich or cursed? Which is
I mean-
where that's the danger zone.
I'll do it.
You know,
I walk up. Screw all you guys. I'm competitive in nature, so I walk up there, grab the top, throw it off.
You're just angry because I killed all the fucking skeletons.
You have seen
let's
Lord of
see.
the Rings, right?
You have
Imagine the
lost.
little dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
but that's me.
inside are the bones of what do you call those? Not, it looks like almost like a crane, like the bird. Is it like an iblis or something like that?
Okay.
Egrets.
Ibis.
Or no,
Ibis?
egret. Egret.
Egret. One of
I
those
have
words.
a tattoo across my chest that says no egrets.
Egrets? Yeah, there is no egrets in here, but there is the bones of one.
Are these dust as well?
They seem to be very, very, very old. And you also see a golden egg.
Ooh. Scoop that up.
another egg.
Hmm.
You pick it up.
I mean, do you pick it up?
He sometimes says things like, "I wish it was a little bit smaller." And then he's like, "Oh no, it wasn't me. I didn't say
We've
that."
played Simon Says before, right?
Yeah. All right,
Do
so
you
what
want
do
to
you?
inspect the egg first?
Yeah, let's inspect it. That makes sense. That's smart.
I would like to make an LP with the egg.
LP.
we have the weird evil egg too from before, so we could, this egg, that egg, LP.
Oh, that's
Makes
right.
sense.
You can rub them together, see what happens. You can make an egg.
Summon a
baby.
third egg.
Mm-hmm. So as you inspect this thing, it looks like there are various carvings on the side. It looks like it depicts like several animal creatures battling a dragon. There's like a frog. There's a second largest land animal on Earth. There is a wolf, a monkey, and they're all attacking this dragon.
Pulling out my knife, I'm like, they're missing a goat on that egg. Let me get to it.
Bah.
Is
What?
there a goat on the illustration?
There is no goat on the illustration.
Why has an egg,
The egg is not goated.
or is it just like naturally on this egg? Like, what's with these drawings?
It's a golden egg, and it is like engraved, like it's embossed or whatever you want to call it.
I would like to sit on the egg and become its mother.
I think this
The egg is very big for you.
yeah.
Like you could sit
It's
on.
not
it like
that
a
kind of
small
egg,
stool.
Flu.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
How do you know?
Might be more like a Fabergé type
What?
egg.
What are you, Valor? An expert?
That was extremely bad.
I really want to break them open and see what's inside, but I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Scramble some brains.
I mean, we've got two of them now. These could also be something holding Lem Lazul the dragon in place.
Maybe this is one of his what was it called? Phylacteries.
Basically a Horcrux.
Yeah. Maybe this is one of his limbs. Because, he's limbless, Lazul, right?
Ah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
do you want to pick it up?
Yeah, let's grab it. I say we toss it in the bag. You know what? Let's see what happens if we put it near the other one we got.
Nothing happens. You pick it up, Ogre. Satoshi, roll a will save.
Sweet. Where's Will?
Wisdom, first page, main page.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
Apparently, I scrambled Clayford's brain because he didn't like my egg joke.
Mm.
It didn't go over very easy with him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of a hard one.
Yeah.
But oh Jesus!
So I got that 16.
All right,
Wisdom,
Yes.
and I did not
Um,
save. It sounds like.
you don't know what happened. You feel as you pick it up a sense of purpose in the world.
Oh shit!
You feel you
Why are you laughing?
feel
He's probably gonna make me kill all of you.
you feel like everything that's ever happened in the universe has led up to this moment in you, and that you are at the center of this universe.
He already felt that way.
So even more so, you really feel like if anyone was ever important, it's you, and that everyone should probably be aware of that from now on.
All right,
So
There's-
dude.
Was it
it
just,
shouldn't be too difficult to get in character, but
it's just like a narcissistic egg?
yes, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you have a
All
big,
right.
you have a
But
big.
where's that other
ego.
egg? I need it.
I would say you have an oversized ego.
Ah,
Egg.
see? So, all right, so I got the one egg, so now I've got Zora-sized ego. I obviously want the other egg. Where's the other egg?
I think you still are holding it. That's the one that made you
Did
want
I
to
have it?
jump around, but you suppressed the urge.
I need to stop grabbing these eggs.
You're 50-50 on them. You're good.
All right.
All right, so
Alright.
now you're in this room. There's a door that seems to be somewhat sealed from this side. You go back to where you came. You go outside.
Now that, gentlemen, now that Regina's not here, we all want to kill that vampire, right? Not just me. She's a little touchy about that subject, but
I've actually had discussions with Regina Rishbish, and she
Jealous
has it all in
fiancé.
hand. She has it all in hand.
Okay.
I
However-
don't know. I just met her. So
That is a good point. So let's reflect a little bit. You have this note that kind of laid out Lim Lazul being a lich dragon, having phylacteries essentially on each DFK blockchain expansion. I mean, one in Serendale, one in Crystal Vale, and who knows where the other ones are. The one that's in Serendale or near it is, he said, in the depths of this mountain that you're in. You still need to or you could report back to Dow Master Jez and say, hey, listen, Phil was in a coffin. He had this note. You could just be forthright. You do realize now that Lim Lazul is his plans. I would imagine you're not cool with those plans. You still have the jewel to recover. So you need to come up with a little bit of a game plan here.
I just want to also say, because Rishbish has been bitten, do the same rules apply to her as to Phil, where she can't leave the cave?
You think that's probably the case?
Huh.
I mean, I don't care as much about the Lim Lazul world-ending stuff. That guy's got a lot of money. I don't like him. I would like to kill him and take his money. So
We can
I'm
do
a simple man.
So we have at least one for going back to kill Dow Master Jez.
We
and
don't
then
necessarily have to
Lazul.
kill him right now, but we don't have this opportunity to talk without Miss Rishbish. But Spitty
She's in
said
the
she
chat.
has the situation is in hand.
She's in the chat.
I'm kind of with you.
I'm
I have a
telling-
feeling he needs to die, but now isn't necessarily the time.
yeah.
If her having it in hand means she also plans on killing him, then we're good.
I'll just say that she has it in hand and there's no ring on that hand. Okay.
She's
we-
gonna
we can-
seduce him.
In other words, he can't control the vampire. We need to protect ourselves.
Okay, you guys can read what she says in chat, but don't comment on it. The reason I'm saying don't comment is that I don't know how much power that the
Yeah, he could be
vampire
like
has.
he could be watching through her eyes or something. So that's why.
Oh, she's in chat.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I do notice
do you
that.
want to? So the immediate question is: do you want to see what's behind this door, or do you
Let's see
want to
what-
backtrack and just get back to?
Let's see what's
business?
behind door number one. Why
I think
not?
that we need to. Hey,
like it.
before we do that, a couple of us are hurt. Let's take like a rest and enough to do the HP.
Okay,
and
short
then-
rest.
Yeah.
I need to be fast moonbeam again.
Being the pompous, egocentric person that I am, I'm going to claim the chariot and chill in there for my rest.
Smart. Yeah, I'll give you all a short rest. You can use the hit die on your character sheet to restore hit points if you would like.
I'm going to make some shurikens. Wait, that actually didn't happen during the last rest? We took a long.
Took a long rest.
We took a long
before.
rest at the beginning of last session. So
I thought we took it
Oh.
after the genie.
No, we paused and
Okay.
we were all happy
IRL.
with our shiny new items. So
That's it. So there's
Um,
HD below. That's what I rolled to gain more hit points. Haven't done this
yeah,
before.
if you need to, yeah. It says just on your. Yep, that looks like you did it right. Perfect.
yeah, and you can actually, that number shows how many you have. You should have 3. I'm guessing you can roll all 3 of them if you want. Like you can recover. You can use all 3 of them in one short rest. Is what I'm saying.
Cool.
What can
I'm
what
fully
can I
healed.
do?
So, Flu, as during the short rest, you're getting familiar with your goat.
And I'm also making shurikens. Throwing
Not in the
stuff.
biblical sense, but in front of everybody. So it's just so everyone at home knows, a ranger's companion. At 3rd level, our ranger is a beastmaster, so he gets this ability. He gets a beast companion that accompanies him on his adventures and is trained to fight alongside you.
And you get a goat.
He chooses a goat.
Could have
Your
been a badger.
Your proficiency bonuses are added to the beast's AC attack rolls and damage rolls to get some boosts from you, as well as the saving rolls. It can expend hit dice during a short rest. It obeys your commands as best as it can. It takes its turn on your initiative. It doesn't take an action unless you command it to. And you can tell it where to go without using one of your actions. You can use an action to tell it to make its attack or whatever. Once you have an extra attack, blah, 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 we'll get into that. Well, traveling
I'm
through your
reading it. I'm reading
yeah,
it.
so there's all sorts of other really cool stuff that go with that. You cannot mount it at the, I mean, you cannot saddle it and go atop it at this point, but at some point with much training, you would be able to ride around on this thing.
Nice. Okay.
Just before the rest kicks in terms of me recovering my spell slots, does anyone need a bit of a healing word in their ear? Does anyone need
Shouldn't
any?
I have-
I'm actually good.
Nice
Should
call.
I
I'm
recover
good.
my HP because of the rest, right?
The short rest, you have to drop the hit dice on you. If you go to your main page, at the bottom, there's a little HD there.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
fully healed then.
Boom. All right, so now you've got this door. You got 2 passageways and then the outside way.
I command everybody to drag me in the chariot.
You're too big and heavy.
That's
Kinda
why I
works.
need to be in the chariot with
Wait a
wheels.
minute.
Grab the front.
Wait a minute. This chariot would be we have a bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Let's put the chariot into the bag of holding.
I don't think it fits through the hole.
You would have to like take it apart.
Okay. Well then never mind.
Spoke by spoke.
Can we inspect the shield? Is there anything on there?
You're gonna pick up the shield.
Oh, I want to like have a look at it, see if there's anything, any engravings or clues.
No, it's a very plain bronze shield.
Okay. Is it wieldable by
No, not maybe the Goliath, maybe, but not effectively, or if it's just would be.
Okay.
It's more of a decorative, just insanely huge shield.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
want
should
to
Made out of.
grab. Oh, good.
Yeah, what's it made out of? My
Bronze.
my inner crackhead is kicking in. I'm trying to see if we can melt it down.
Can we palm it?
It is bronze.
I want to grab a bunch of the bone dust, scoop it up, and put it in a pouch for later in case I want to grow some plants.
Okay. Satoshi, you can do
We're
that.
gonna find Satoshi snorting lines of bone dust off the
It's for the plants.
Y'all seen the
Whatever.
magician?
off the edge of the casket.
The ranger's going to be amazed. I'm going to walk out into the middle of a field, plant 5 trees, sprinkle the bone dust, and I'll be hidden in a forest.
All right, so
that's how they ground up the fairies to get high or whatever. That's how the bone dust is going to be for.
You guys are going way dark. I'm referencing Minecraft.
I don't know any references. Just assume that I won't get any reference unless it's like a movie from the 90s.
That's all right. Some of our viewers, and I'm pretty sure Brian catches most of them.
That's good. All right, so we have an hour passes during your short rest.
Should we?
This door to the north seems to be like cemented closed, like sealed, like a tomb would be sealed.
Can we try?
So
and,
there
like-
was one more passageway out besides the opening to the outside, or
There's the opening
Just the
side
door.
in the north is this
Okay.
door, and then where you came from.
okay.
Can I put a window in it?
You definitely could.
Do we need to put a window in it? Can we try and like break it?
I'm gonna examine it a little more, see if there's any kind of mechanism. We just had re-upped the true sight charge, so I'll take a look at these kind of the hallway and the door and the surroundings with it. Examine it closely.
Yeah, it looks like it's just sealed like with cement from the inside.
Oh,
Are we inside?
Maybe it
Yeah.
was trying to keep something out.
Well, I'm thinking it was to protect the egg, right? The egg that belongs to the party, not just Ogre.
Mine.
Mine.
we'll cross
Mine.
come to it.
Yeah, in my expert opinion, a window is the only way through. Maybe a door, but we could
Do we
just go
wanna-
back and try and explore another route. But window seems best.
Did we like thoroughly search around the room? Like, there's some stars down there along the wall. I have no idea what those are.
Yeah, those are nothing. Don't mind those.
Okay.
What do you think? Should I put a window in? I'm gonna...
Yeah. As long as the window's big enough for a Goliath, I'm down.
It's your last window though, right? Windows
is
are always
a
handy.
window.
To have. I mean, what if we
You
get
also
caught in
have
another
pits.
wine trap?
Can I like try smashing it or using my Goliath strength to see if it'll affect anything?
Yeah, roll.
Or does perception tell us?
Maybe
that's
we can use
obviously a
that
waste of
big
time?
shield, bronze shield, to batter down the cement door. I don't know.
Yeah, we could all
We
get it.
do have a chariot with wheels. We can put
You
the
do have a chariot with wheels.
Yeah.
the sword on top of it and we all turn it around, use the
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, not the sword, but the shield, use the pointy end of it as a battering ram, and we all just
Like it.
charge the chariot into the door.
Yeah, actually, I want to do that. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's a great
I want
idea.
to do that as well.
I want to ride.
Saves us a
I want to
window.
ride on the chariot while everyone else works. So.
Mr. Druid,
Yeah.
is there anything that you would like to do with your Druid wild shape abilities to assist with this?
Oh, you make a good point. Or my brain does, as I remember that I have abilities. I could wild shape into something much more strong, couldn't I?
A giant ox to pull the
wait.
chariot.
Oh, I've lost that website that has all the things that I can turn into.
Maybe the chat can help us out.
I think there's a couple of really good players of D&D in the chat, actually. Side note, and I'm going to take this moment whenever we have a good amount of people here. If anyone is interested in coming on for a one-shot adventure, please contact Valor or Ogre on Twitter or Discord, and we can absolutely make that happen. So if anyone's interested in playing and coming on here and playing, let us know.
Good plug. Good plug.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Flu.
All right. Now, if anyone else in the chat has any ideas for Rough Ripper,
Yes, for the actual issue. at
Yeah.
hand.
Happy to,
well, yeah.
here. What size do you remember what size I can go up to? Is it a quarter or a half?
It's challenge rating actually, based. So I think are you a moon druid? You circle the moon.
Yes.
So can't remember if it's CR 1/2. You can transform into some pretty cool stuff.
If it's half, then I could.
You can transform into a giant goat, it appears.
I was literally just going to say,
So
we can have 2 goats in here.
A giant
Yeah,
goat would
two-
be able to pull this thing.
yeah,
I
2
mean-
goats to push the chariot with the shield into the door. You know.
2 goats, 1 chariot.
How does that always just like come up?
I don't know.
Yeah. So feeling quite enthused by seeing the friendship blossoming between our gnome friend Spitty McFax.
You're getting a little jealous, would you say?
I'm a little jealous, so I was like, you know what? Let's goat this up.
You're like, I want Spitty to look at me the way he looks at that goat.
I could be a bigger goat.
Yeah, so let's go giant goat. That seems like a fun thing to do. So I like kind of
giant
go
goat.
down and I just start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blah.
That wasn't
Ah,
bad.
What the deuce? There's a giant picture of a goat on the screen now. Not sure where you got that from, but awesome.
I had a feeling that he would do this.
oh my gosh. Way to go, Zoomer. Everybody give Zoomer a shout out for the goat art in the chat, please. That's
Excellent
It's in
work.
the chat as
amazing.
well.
Excellent work.
Now we've got
Love the goat too.
All right. So we have 2 goats in a room. And the little goat is actually a little scared of the big goat.
Oh,
And it goes away.
it's okay.
Because you're a freakishly large goat. You also have, as goats do, the ability to really
Stuff.
if it moves at least 20 feet straight forward, and then does a ram attack, it's gonna do some extra really cool stuff.
Yeah.
You can try just ramming the door.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I could attempt to ram the door.
Teach the
Everybody
young goat
move.
how to ram.
All right. So I turn to the big ram and I say, look, you're going to ram that door. You've only got 2 options. You can fly into the door or you can run into the door.
I don't know how I would fly.
He can't fly. He doesn't have wings.
I'm a goat.
I grab him by the back and I throw him in the door.
You can't. This thing is bigger than you.
What?
This thing is it's a giant goat. It's like as tall. It's like a horse.
Yeah.
This is not like a petting zoo. That one's over on the side, which alarmingly no one has named yet.
Although I do pet Rough Ripper and tell him he's a good goat.
All right. So I didn't realize that I couldn't throw him. Never mind. Or track the statement.
You can throw the little goat if you want.
I don't want to throw the little goat.
Like,
The little goat's not going to do any good.
So, I kind of turn around to the group and go, stand back. And then-
Oh God. Dun, 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 dun.
Ram.
Will they take our stream down if I do a copyrighted song, if I'm just singing it myself?
Probably. Shit.
All right. Are you ready?
Only if you
Yeah.
actually hit all the bars.
All
Let's do
right.
this.
Have you ever seen Babe?
Yeah.
What did they say? Baramu. All right, roll a strength check at advantage.
How do I add advantage?
Down on the bottom left, you can tick the little advantage thing. By your bottom left, next to the dice, to the left of the dice.
To the left of the dice.
Yeah. See the little ADV button? Click that before you make your strength check.
I don't think I have that. What?
You do. It's not part of like the character sheet. It's separate in the bottom left.
At the very bottom left of the fantasy grounds window. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Let's ram.
Not that great.
Combined 20.
So you run and you smash into it, and there some of the cement kind of breaks a little, and as dust just kind of poofs out from the door. It looks like you did something, but it will take a little bit more.
Hit it again!
Do it again. Do it again.
All right,
Yes.
so you back up. Boom! Roll its strength again.
Also, during this that time between those two attempts, I'm going to say to my goat friend, whose name is Lay
Legoat.
Goat. Yes, it's going to be. I'm going to say, ba 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 ba, and that's going to be a short explanation of kind of like watch what Big Daddy Grandpa Goat over there is doing, and this is what we're going to do whenever you go in to attack. So we're trying to
Okay.
go ahead and bond and teach the goat, lay goat some new tricks here.
All right, so it immediately gets the clue, and it gets underneath the legs of Papa Goat. As you go for one more attempt, it will assist you.
Assist.
Roll a strength.
Do I roll as well since it's kind of based off of my stats?
It is based on its own stats,
Do I
actually.
have to roll with advantage for this one?
Yes.
Cool.
All right, and then I'm going to add. All right, together you bang the door down as Legoat and Big Goat blast open the cement door. It kind of topples forward in one big sheet as they plow it over. And the next room, if you all pile in there, is a giant kind of open room with stairs that go down. I'm going to move the camera because you guys can't really see over the barrier here.
Am I just noticing a goat now? I've just de-goated.
Yeah, so there's like this is weird.
Yeah, we're just seeing a hallway. Or I am. There we go.
Yeah, and so down below, there's like a pit. And across, you see there's like a corridor. You can go several which ways. You can take the stairs down to the pit area, or you can go back, you can go straight down this way, or you can go to the right across over here. You see wine pouring out from that direction. And kind of water falling off the ledge here.
I like light. Been down these dusty caves for so long.
The goat is very sure-footed and can hop along the side with no problems.
Not that goat.
Are you still going to be the goat? You can be the goat for I think an hour.
I'll stay as a goat for a while.
Okay.
You never know when it can come in handy.
All right. That, folks, is where we're going to stop.
Idea.
We're going to stop there for the day. I got to go to a baseball game, which is going to be fun. But sadly, that means I have to leave you all here. And we will pick up here next week.
Yeah.
Dragons.
Everybody in chat, thank you for joining us this week. We really appreciate it.
This was a great time. Thanks, everybody.
Yes. And you don't talk. First rule of Degens and Dragons is you don't talk about Degens and Dragons. Second rule of Degens and Dragons is you got to bring a friend next week.
Yeah,
So-
it's like, what the hell, ogre?
The worst shill I've ever heard
Yeah.
in my life. Possibly ever.
Don't tell anyone about our special secret game that we tweet about all the time. All right. Thanks, everybody.